Okay, so you see on the screen we have some illegal immigrants here, and they have allegedly, reportedly assaulted a woman. It's a wonder that they were caught, to be honest with you. But are we really surprised? Because this is what happens, people, when you have open borders. Anybody and everybody can just walk on over. You don't know who you're letting in. No one's being vetted. Now they've got a report in one state that, oh no, the migrants are soaring up with measles. We're fearing a measles outbreak. Yeah, I have a question about that. With the measles outbreak, it spreads. They're in society. Gee, you think Americans were going to be immune to it? Somebody gets sick. Americans were already struggling living check to check, paycheck to paycheck. So, gee, let's just hope you don't come in contact with one and that you get it. Uh oh. Your taxpayers are already paying for them a place to live. Food, free insurance. I mean, seriously, who wouldn't come? Talk about a hookup. Oh no, talk about a handout. In certain communities, like my community, we're always taught, oh, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, stop asking for a handout. Well, I can tell you right now, as a minority, I've never had this kind of handout. And I think most Americans have not. $9,000, $10,000. What is this? Free housing, stay in a hotel. Now they're getting Section A. Oh my gosh, free health insurance. But Americans, we're taught not to expect a handout. And in this economy, well, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Hell, you done took the damn boots and the strap. What are Americans supposed to do? And yes, I'm kind of pissed. I mean, it's like, are you really serious? This is what happens when you have open borders. It's just like sleeping in your home at night and hey, leave the front door open. No need to lock it. Don't turn the alarm on. Nah, just have it open. And then somebody comes in and rips you off or hurts you or a family member steals from you. No kidding. You didn't see it coming. The economy is bad. You're going to have more Americans suffering, committing crime. As I said before, said again, if you think people are going to sit up here and say, well, I lost my home, my condo, my apartment, and I lost my job, and I just basically have nowhere to live but my car. Oh, yeah. And you better hope that's paid for because they're having stories, people reporting that, guess what? They were living in the vehicle and the vehicle got repossessed. Well, if you're living in a vehicle, and it's repossessed, if you're living in it, that would indicate to me that more than likely all your things are inside the vehicle, right? I mean, where else are they going to be? This is now your new dwelling. Go to get gas, go inside a station or what have you, to a facility to use the bathroom, maybe shower, come back, everything is gone. And what do you do then? It's easy to say, oh, pull out your phone and get a. Where's the vehicle going? It's that bad. And that's nothing new. That was happening over, I believe, over 2 years ago. What? Yeah, they had when a car got repossessed, the problem is they're living in the vehicle. They're not gonna come and say, oh hey, how are you? Do you own this green or blue Malibu in the parking lot? License plate ends in 123 ABC? Yeah, well, we see it's packed to the rim. Can you please come get your things out? No, no, no. It's people are so stressed out and high strung, they're not gonna be willing to give up that vehicle. So what do you think is gonna happen? Man, the tow truck driver is gonna hook that bad boy up and keep it moving. It can become dangerous, highly confrontational. You're not taking my vehicle. This is all I have. And next thing you know, so a tow truck driver is not going to be concerned about, wow, this person with a vehicle packed with all these things, they might be living in it. So let me go ahead and know. They're just going to take it and keep it moving. They're just going to hook and book. And the person just stuck there. Meantime, in between time, we have illegal immigrants that can come here and talk about the fleecing of America. Man, this is fleecing, in my opinion, to the 10th degree. But Americans work hard. Don't expect a handout. Always want a handout. Now, some of the same ones that is I find this interesting. Some of the same ones that complain about my community wanted a handout. Now you sitting up here. Now you're about to lose everything, and now you're like, oh man, the illegal immigrants. Well, hey, like you said, everybody else. And I know a person like this. Well, people are just lazy and look for a job, and that can be applicable to all people in all groups. You're gonna have that. But now let's pull off the scab and let's see what's really going on. The companies are laying off and firing. Is ghost hiring. A lot of them are not hiring. So how can people go and find the job when there isn't one? Just saw a video clip. A girl, she's put 150 applications and nothing. No kidding. Newsflash. One guy say he's been laid off. He's put off 1,200 applications and nothing. And I'm not surprised. Making it a full-time job. One girl goes, oh yeah, so in one day I did 4 applications, yada yada yada, 4 applications for my resume, and that's in one day, so I'm gonna sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. I did 40 and let's go. Now I'm waiting for the phone to ring. It didn't ring. Check my email. No email. The jobs are not there. Said before, said again, if you cannot replace your income, what do you think is going to happen? Now add that on. Again, it's going to cause people to commit more crimes, cause survival crimes. Now add on bringing a whole lot of folk, open borders. Double the drama, double the trauma, if not quadruple it. But are we surprised? Wasn't it Fidel Castro? And I was reading up on this here. I'd heard about it, and I was reading on it. They're like, oh yeah, when times got hard, well, not so much times got hard, it got to a point he just started emptying up the prisons and letting them come to America. Why? Open borders. What you expect? It's smart. Get these prisoners up out of here. Let them go to America. Why? You don't have to pay to house them and feed them. You want to free up your tax dollars. Why? Because someone's not too bright. Somebody running the country and is not too bright. That makes perfect sense. Let the mentally ill out. Let the violent, get them out, get them out. Go to America. Why? You can then go ahead and utilize their resources and save yours. Don't have to house them. Don't have to feed them. Don't have to medicate them. Yeah, you can save a whole lot of money. And you don't think that's happening now? There are a lot of mentally ill people that have come over here. That's why they've been in some facilities. Who the hell does this? Putting excrement on the walls. Where the heck the illegal immigrant? Who does that? Somebody house you. This is what you do. What the hell? The same thing. It makes common sense. You want to serve, it's all about resources. So if you hear there's a sucker of the week over there just passing out money, making it rain, not on Americans, but on illegal immigrants, why would you not? And you think that happened back then, it can't happen now? History repeats itself. There's nothing new under the sun. I was speaking with someone. I said, oh my gosh, elderly person, and was telling me, oh yeah, this happened before. People having top jobs, executives at IBM, working at Walmart. Well, guess what? That's not even an option now because now there's so much self-checkout. They didn't have AI back then. Now we do. So what does I tell you? Less opportunities to take a low-paying job. And if you do, well, you can get an illegal immigrant will get or AI. So even a middle-class person, I guess I gotta get a low-paying job. You may not even be able to get that. And in the meantime, between time, watch out for the criminals. You don't know what kind of disease. Man, I can't say what I really want to say. If I had my way, you wouldn't even, if I was in something like that, you'd be going home all right. Chop, 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 and you can interpret that however you would like. Is there an incinerator around here? Anyone know where an incinerator is? Huh. Who got some? I'm just being facetious. Who got some rope? Good day in Florida. Let's go ahead and go out on the boat, folks. Got those center blocks? I want to do a little project, that's all. And listen, on these kind of charges, people are getting in jail and getting right back out in a lot of cases. They might go to a whole other do the same thing again. And don't forget, committing crimes against Americans, and the sad part is your tax dollars are sitting up here paying these fools. Can you imagine? The person who may commit a crime against you, if you already had that here, but now we have illegal immigrants here, and these fools, these criminals, based on the charges, oh my, ugh, and your tax dollars is sitting up here supporting them. Your tax dollars are helping everybody but you. Tax dollars are seen to be taking care of criminals too. The fleecing of America times 10. But hey, what can you expect when you have open borders? Anybody can come in. So yeah, that's just like sleeping at night with the door unlocked, you know what I'm saying? And you look up, hey, they took my painting off the wall. My picture's gone. We had a sofa like right here. What you surprised for? My vehicle's missing. What do you? No, no kidding. Really? No, they would never. And people, just take it as it is. It's going to get worse when you have more Americans that are out of jobs, and then you have these illegal immigrants, and then some cities are saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and evict them out the shelter. They can't carry the burden anymore. Now you got all these folks that's going to come over here, go find a job, and go ahead and get set up. Well, the Americans are trying to do the very same thing. Utter chaos. So this is what open borders gets you. Some people were so friendly, you want to let somebody in. Well, here you go. This is what you get. With open borders, I don't know what more you can expect. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. Be safe, be alert, be aware. There are a lot of sick and dangerous people out there, people. Love you lots. Again, please stay safe.